As you embark on a mystical twin flame journey, you may find yourself standing at the precipice of transformation, peering into the abyss of the unknown. Fear not, for this journey is not one of loss, but of profound gain. It is a pilgrimage to the core of your essence, where healing awaits with open arms, ready to embrace you in its transformative light. In the following passages, we shall explore the 6 key signs that herald your healing on this twin flame path. These signposts along your journey are not mere markers, but gateways to a higher consciousness, inviting you to step through and claim your birthright of wholeness and unity. As you embark on your healing journey, you'll notice a profound shift in your relationship with the world around you. This first sign of healing manifests as a gentle yet powerful rebellion against the status quo, a courageous defiance of societal norms that have long constrained your true essence. You may find yourself questioning long-held beliefs and traditions. The career path you once thought was set in stone now seems less appealing. The relationships that once defined you start to feel restrictive. Like a bird testing its wings for the first time, you begin to explore new ways of being, thinking, and living that resonate more deeply with your soul's calling. This defiance isn't born from a place of anger or resentment. Instead, it springs from a wellspring of self-love and a growing understanding of your unique place in the universe. As the poet Igi Shi Cummings once wrote, "To be nobody but yourself in a world which is doing its best, night and day, to make you everybody else, means to fight the hardest battle which any human being can fight, and never stop fighting." You start to recognize the subtle ways society has shaped your thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors. With each passing day, you find the courage to step beyond these boundaries, charting a course that aligns with your inner truth. This journey of defiance may feel lonely at times. You might encounter resistance from those around you who are comfortable with the old version of yourself. But remember, as you swim against the current, you're not alone. You're joining a lineage of freethinkers, visionaries, and changemakers who have dared to challenge the norm and pave new paths. As you embrace this courageous defiance, you'll notice a newfound sense of freedom and authenticity. Colors seem brighter, experiences more vivid. You start to attract kindred spirits who resonate with your newly discovered frequency. The world becomes a playground of possibilities, inviting you to co-create your reality in alignment with your highest self. This defiance is not about rejecting everything in society, but about consciously choosing what serves your growth and discarding what doesn't. It's about having the wisdom to recognize societal constructs for what they are. Human-made systems that can be questioned, changed, or transcended. Remember, dear seeker, this courageous defiance is a sign of your healing, a testament to your growing strength and self-awareness. As you continue on this path, let your heart be your compass and your intuition your guide. For in breaking free from the shackles of conformity, you're not just healing yourself, you're contributing to the evolution of collective consciousness, one brave step at a time. As you delve deeper into your healing journey, you'll find yourself stepping into a profound state of presence, a beautiful embrace of the eternal now. This second sign of healing is like discovering a hidden doorway to the present moment, where the weight of the past and the anxiety of the future dissolve into the pure experience of being. You begin to notice that the trauma and pain that once held you captive start to loosen their grip. These ghosts of the past, which used to haunt your every waking moment, begin to fade like morning mist under the warm sun of your awareness. As the spiritual teacher Ram Dass wisely said, "Be here now." You find yourself naturally embodying this profound truth. The future, too, with all its promises and perils, begins to lose its hypnotic power over you. You realize that the endless planning, worrying, and daydreaming about what's to come has been robbing you of the richness of the present moment. As you heal, you learn to dance with uncertainty, finding joy in the unfolding mystery of life rather than seeking security in an imagined future. This shift is not about forgetting the past or neglecting the future entirely. Rather, it's about relating to them differently. The past becomes a treasure trove of lessons and experiences that have shaped you, but no longer defines you. The future remains a field of possibilities, but no longer a source of anxiety or escapism. In this newfound presence, you discover a wellspring of power and creativity. You begin to notice the subtle synchronicities and opportunities that were always there, but hidden from view by the veil of past and future. You may find that your relationships deepen as you become more fully present with others. Conversations take on new depth and meaning as you listen with your whole being, unburdened by mental chatter about past interactions or future outcomes. You savor the simple moments, the warmth of sunlight on your skin, the melody of birdsong, the aroma of your morning coffee, with a newfound appreciation. And this embrace of the eternal now also brings a profound sense of peace. The constant internal dialogue of regret, guilt, anxiety, and fear begins to quiet down. In its place, a spacious silence emerges, not an empty void, but a pregnant stillness full of potential and aliveness. As you continue to heal, you'll find yourself naturally aligning with the rhythms of the universe. Like a leaf floating on a river, you learn to flow with life rather than struggle against it. You begin to trust in the inherent wisdom of the present moment, knowing that it contains everything you need. Remember, dear one, that this journey into presence is not about achieving a perfect state of constant awareness. It's about gently and compassionately bringing yourself back to the now, again and again. Each time you catch yourself lost in past or future and choose to return to the present, you're strengthening your ability to heal and grow. As you progress on your healing journey, you'll begin to experience a profound shift in your perception of life's purpose. This third sign of healing manifests as an awakening to a higher calling. At first, this calling may come as a subtle intuition, a gentle nudge guiding you towards unexplored territories of your being. You might find yourself drawn to new interests, feeling a sudden passion for causes you never considered before, or experiencing an inexplicable desire to serve others in ways you hadn't imagined. As the philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche once said, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." You begin to discover your why, the deeper purpose that infuses your life with meaning and direction. This purpose is not something imposed from outside, but a natural outgrowth of your authentic self, emerging as you heal and align with your true nature. You start to see the interconnectedness of all things, recognizing your unique role in the grand tapestry of existence. The boundaries between self and other begin to blur, and you feel a growing sense of responsibility, not just for your own well-being, but for the well-being of all. As you heal, you become a healing presence for others. This awakening often comes with the desire to rewrite your personal narrative. The old story of victimhood, limitation, or unworthiness no longer fits. Instead, you begin to author a new tale, one of empowerment, possibility, and divine co-creation. You realize that you are not merely a character in a predetermined script, but the writer, director, and star of your own cosmic drama. This awakening to a higher calling doesn't necessarily mean a dramatic external change in your life, although it might. Often, it's a shift in perception that imbues your existing roles and responsibilities with new meaning. The ordinary becomes extraordinary as you recognize the sacred in the everyday. As you embrace this calling, you may experience moments of doubt or fear. The ego, comfortable in its old patterns, might resist this expansion. But deep down, you know that there's no turning back. Your higher calling is not a burden, but a gift, an invitation to live a life of greater purpose, joy, and fulfillment. As you align with this calling, you'll find that doors open, resources appear, and kindred spirits gather to support you on your journey. Embrace this sign of healing with an open heart and a willing spirit. Trust in the process, follow the breadcrumbs of your soul's whispers, and watch as your life unfolds in beautiful and unexpected ways. As you venture deeper into your healing journey, you'll encounter a profound and transformative process, the alchemical death of the ego. Imagine yourself as a sculptor, chipping away at a block of marble to reveal the masterpiece hidden within. The ego, that collection of thoughts, beliefs, and identities you've accumulated over the years, is the excess stone that must be carefully removed to unveil your genuine essence. This process often begins subtly. You might start questioning long-held beliefs about yourself and the world. The roles you've played, the masks you've worn, and the personas you've adopted begin to feel uncomfortable, like ill-fitting clothes you've outgrown. The death of the ego isn't about destroying yourself, but about shedding the layers that no longer serve you. It's a process of discernment, of separating the wheat from the chaff. You start to recognize which aspects of your personality are authentic expressions of your soul and which are merely coping mechanisms or societal conditioning. This transformation can be challenging and even frightening at times. The ego, designed to protect you, may resist this change fiercely. You might experience periods of confusion, vulnerability, or existential crisis. As Carl Jung noted, there is no coming to consciousness without pain. But remember, this discomfort is a sign of growth, a necessary step in your evolution. As the ego's grip loosens, you'll likely experience a profound shift in your relationships with others and with yourself. The need for external validation diminishes as you discover an inner wellspring of self-worth. You become less reactive to criticism and more resilient in the face of life's challenges. The opinions of others, while respected, no longer dictate your sense of self. You may find yourself naturally embodying qualities you once struggled to cultivate: authenticity, compassion, and inner peace. These aren't traits you're trying to acquire, but natural expressions of your true self emerging as the ego's dominance fades. As your authentic self emerges, you'll likely find that your actions become more aligned with your values. The inner conflict between what you think you should do and what you truly desire begins to dissolve. You start living from a place of integrity, making choices that resonate with your deepest truth. Remember, dear one, that this process is not about achieving a state of egolessness, but about developing a healthy relationship with the ego. The goal is to transform the ego from a tyrannical ruler to a useful tool, from master to servant of your higher self. Trust in the wisdom of your soul as it guides you through this transformation. For in shedding the constraints of the ego, you're not losing yourself. You're finding your true self, vast and luminous, capable of depths of love, creativity, and wisdom you might never have imagined. As your healing journey deepens, you'll encounter one of the most profound and transformative experiences: the sacred art of forgiveness. This sign of healing is like a key that unlocks the chains binding your heart, allowing love and compassion to flow freely once more. At first, the concept of forgiveness might seem daunting, even impossible. The hurts you've experienced may feel too deep, the betrayals too severe. But as you heal, you begin to understand that forgiveness is not about condoning harmful actions or forgetting what happened. Rather, it's about freeing yourself from the burden of carrying anger and pain. Forgiveness is a practice, a choice you make again and again. Some days you might feel awash in love and understanding. Other days, old hurts might resurface, tempting you to close your heart again. But with each choice to forgive, you strengthen your capacity for love and healing. It's important to note that forgiveness doesn't necessarily mean reconciliation. In some cases, maintaining boundaries with those who have hurt you is an act of self-love and part of your healing journey. Forgiveness is an internal process, one that frees you regardless of the other person's actions or awareness. As you practice forgiveness, you may find yourself naturally adopting a broader perspective on life. You begin to see how every experience, even the painful ones, has played a role in shaping who you are and bringing you to this point of awakening. This shift in perspective often leads to a profound sense of gratitude. You start to appreciate the lessons learned from challenging experiences, recognizing how they've contributed to your strength and wisdom. This gratitude further fuels your capacity for forgiveness, creating a beautiful upward spiral of healing and growth. Remember, dear seeker, that forgiveness is not a destination, but a journey. It's a practice that you'll likely revisit throughout your life. Be patient and gentle with yourself as you navigate this path. Celebrate each small victory, each moment of choosing love over resentment, compassion over judgment. As you reach this profound stage in your healing journey, you'll experience a beautiful transformation, the blossoming of inner peace and gratitude. You start to notice a fundamental shift in your relationship with life itself. Where once you may have felt at odds with your circumstances, constantly fighting against what is, you now find yourself in a state of acceptance and flow. As the Taoist philosopher Lao Tzu wisely said, life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them. That only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward in whatever way they like. This inner peace doesn't mean you'll never face challenges or feel difficult emotions. Rather, it's a deep-seated calm that persists even in the face of life's inevitable ups and downs. You become like a mountain, solid and unshakable, while the weather of circumstances and emotions passes around you. Alongside this peace, you'll notice a profound sense of gratitude blossoming in your heart. This isn't just appreciation for the obviously good things in life, but a deep thankfulness for all experiences, the joys and the sorrows, the triumphs and the challenges. You begin to see how every experience has contributed to your growth and awakening. This gratitude extends beyond your personal experiences to encompass all of life. You might find yourself moved to tears by the beauty of a sunset, or filled with wonder at the intricate design of a leaf. The world becomes a constant source of awe and appreciation. You may notice that your relationships take on a new depth and richness. Free from the need to change or control others, you're able to appreciate them exactly as they are. Your interactions become infused with a sense of presence and genuine connection. This state of inner peace and gratitude also brings with it a profound sense of trust in the unfolding of life. You no longer feel the need to micromanage every aspect of your existence. Instead, you learn to dance with uncertainty, finding joy in the mystery of what each moment might bring. Remember, dear one, that this state of inner peace and gratitude is not a final destination, but a practice to be cultivated daily. There will still be moments of stress or forgetfulness. The key is to gently and compassionately guide yourself back to this center of peace and appreciation. So, allow the peace to permeate every cell of your being and let gratitude overflow from your heart. For in cultivating this garden of serenity and appreciation, you're not just transforming your own life. You're playing a vital role in the creation of a more peaceful, grateful, and awakened world. As we conclude this exploration of the signs of healing on your twin flame journey, remember that this path is not a destination, but an ongoing process of growth and transformation. Healing is indeed a personal odyssey, requiring patience, self-compassion, and above all, acceptance. Through acceptance, we align with our higher selves and become one with the universal flow. True healing blossoms when we learn to forgive ourselves and others. As you heal, your authenticity will radiate from within, joining with others to create a new earth. For in truth, we are all connected. When you heal, when I heal, the whole world moves closer to wholeness. Remember, dear one, that your journey is sacred, your healing is profound, and your light is needed in this world. Step forward with courage, for you are not alone on this path. The universe conspires in your favor, guiding you towards your highest good. Trust in the process, embrace the journey, and watch as miracles unfold before your very eyes.